guys, and welcome to today's video where I'll be showing you my Tangle cosplay, and there's just 3 things I want to say before I get into it. First one is, I made this cosplay in 2 weeks, which I think is probably the fastest cosplay I've made, considering this is completely made from scratch as well. Like, the only thing that was customized was the shoes and the wig. Obviously, I don't make wigs from scratch, I just buy them and customize them how I want. But everything else was made just from fabric. So, yeah, this is probably the fastest cosplay I've ever made. Second thing I want to tell you is, if you do want to see footage of me making this stuff, then you can find that in the YouTube Shorts tab on my channel, where you can see like kind of montage style videos of me making the items. You can also find those videos over on my TikTok and my cosplay Instagram as well. And the third thing is, if you've seen the IDW comics, then who's your favourite character from them and what's your favourite story arc? Right, so as you can tell, the only thing I have going on is the makeup and the wig cap. Unlike with Silver, I can't really start off with wearing like the clothes for this video, because there's a part of the tail that needs to go on underneath the jumpsuit. So the first thing I am going to show you is the tail. Okay. I don't know if I can make this fit the, can you see the whole thing? But yeah, this is the tail. It is just over 2 meters long. I'm pretty sure it was like 90 inches or something. Yeah, it's it's kind of huge. Like, I can't even get the whole thing in shot. So yeah, that's the end of the tail, as you can tell. I'll explain this thing in a minute. But yeah, this attaches with magnets. And this is the thing that I've got to wear underneath the jumpsuit. And you can see there's magnets there sewn on. And this is actually a chest binder that I had bought for my Fern cosplay, but this was just kind of too small for up here, so I didn't end up using it for Fern. But I have found out that it's actually quite comfortably fitting around the waist, and since Tangle has like a jumpsuit thing on, I didn't really want like a bulky belt that you'd be able to see through the jumpsuit. So this was perfect. So yeah, that'll go on underneath the jumpsuit. Now the tail, this huge tail, that this is gonna be so funny. Oh no, it's knocking things down already. This is gonna be so funny at Comic-Con. Oh, it's already picked up a oh no, I don't want to get makeup on this. It's picked up a little safety pin off the floor. Yeah, so there is a spine in this made out of camping mat and foam, like the sort of foam you'd put in chairs and stuff. This was probably the cheapest thing to make out of the entire costume, surprisingly. I think this took me like 3 days to make. It probably would have taken me a lot less time if I didn't machine sew the stripes together, because I had to go back and like hand sew all of the stripes, because I didn't like the way that the machine had sewn them. So that definitely added an extra, I don't know, 5 hours onto this tail. But yeah, the grey fur was left over from my Silver cosplay. I had bought grey fur for him, and then when it came, I realised it was the exact same colour as some grey fur scraps I had got left over from a really old Pusheen cosplay I had done. So I just used the remnants of the old grey fur for silver, and so I had like half a metre of this, which of course used for Tangle, and the navy blue fur. I don't remember where I got this one. I don't remember if I subbed for the grey fur, got it from eBay. Blue fur, I don't remember where I got it from, so I bought this back in 2019 for a Voltron cosplay, and obviously I've used what's left of it for Tangle. The fur inside of this, fur foam, I'm getting them mixed up. The foam inside of this I got for free from Facebook Market. There was someone getting rid of a bunch of like foam on Facebook Market for free, so grab that. So yeah, really, this tail, I already had most of the materials laying around, and the only thing I really had to buy was the magnets. Obviously there's magnets in the base here, but there is a magnet in the end of the tail here, so this is actually magnetic, and this is going to be worn underneath the gloves, which is why it's made out of that yellow fabric, so it blends in with the like sports tape stuff that Tangle has, and it will just allow me to like hold the tail on my arm when I don't want to hold it. But yeah, that is Tangle's tail. I'm gonna put this back on my bed, and I'll show you the jumpsuit. So here is the jumpsuit. Again, I can't really get it all in frame. This took me, I think, a day and a half to make. Let me take the little cropped top thing off. Now I'm taking the actual jumpsuit off the hanger. So this is the jumpsuit, and I made it in a day and a half, and that's off the hanger now. I actually made the pattern myself out of leggings and a tank top. I just placed them down on some paper and traced around them and hoped for the best, and it did work. And I got the black fabric from my local fabric shop, and then this orange fabric off of eBay. And this was my first time using a twin needle as well, so you see it'll be easier to show you on the crop top. Actually, this is the crop top that I made in like half a day, but yeah, it's like that twin needle sort of effect, and it looks like that on the back. I've had that needle for basically as long as I've had my old sewing machine for, and I just never used it. But no, I think it looks good. Oh, and for the pattern of this, I basically just traced around this like crop top thing that I got at a charity shop. Hey, if you don't have patterns, just trace around clothes. But yeah, now that I've shown you guys the tail base and jumpsuit, let me go get it on. Okay, I've got both things on, and now I think I'll show you the shoes. So here are the shoes. Ooh. And I got these shoes off of eBay, second hand. Yes, these were yellow, but they were like a much, I don't know, muddier yellow. So what I did was I just washed some yellow fabric paint over the top of them to try and like brighten them up a bit so they matched this. Obviously they still don't quite match, but it's a lot better than what they were. Obviously this orange fabric here, same as that fabric. And these black stripes on the side is also this fabric, and oh my gosh, was sewing these on absolute like torture. I did try and glue them on, but the glue just wasn't quite holding them, and so I had to I think it might have taken me like an entire day or two to do both shoes. My hands were in pain after doing these. Oh, and the laces, I had to steal these laces off of my Vans because, well, the spare pair of white laces I had were for like high top shoes, so they were way too long for this stylish shoe. So yeah, I had to steal my laces off of an old pair of shoes that I barely use. Oh, I also tied the laces like that, so they looked more like how her laces are tied up. Okay, there we go. Both shoes are on. Now, next thing is the gloves. So, I should probably get this on first, which I know is a squish. This falls into the same category as flipping Silver's gloves. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. Okay, so that goes there. Everything is just covered in rabbit fluff. Like, if you've got a pet rabbit that lives indoors, you'll know. You'll sympathise with me. Okay, there we are. So, I don't know if you can really... Oh, you can see it like that. So, I made like a glove thing and then just wrapped one piece of like the same fabric around, just to kind of give that illusion, I suppose. I didn't go too overboard with it because like these will be on there anyway. For now I'm just going to tuck these into the bandages, but I'll probably use like safety pins on the actual convention day, so I imagine it will get really annoying trying to constantly tighten this. And then obviously you have these, just slip that on, like so. That's the glove. Okay, got both of them on. I'm noticing just how noticeable the magnet is, but it is time to do the wig, and then we'll put the tail on. So just like with Silver and Shadow, I've got the cos band for the ears that goes on underneath the wig. Then we got the wig, which doesn't have any hairspray in it, because honestly I want Tangle's hair to be all over the place anyway, and surprisingly this wig is easier to put on when you don't, like when you put it on the back first and then the rest of the wig. If that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. This wig definitely needs pinning in place, because it just, I don't know what it is, this wig is so big. Like I have it on like a really small setting, but the actual wig itself is huge. Okay, so that's the wig. I definitely need to put a grip in the back. So, because of the issues this wig has with very noticeable hairlines on the side, I made a sweatband thing just to go on my forehead to try and cover the atrocious hairline. And I made this before realising that Tangle does actually have a sweatband in the comic. It's just for like one of the scenes, and it is basically this, but instead of black it's yellow, which I didn't realise until after I made this. But no, I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm using the one that I've made because one, I think the colours just look better, and two, this black fabric will be so much more comfortable than the yellow fabric, because this is like a sweater sort of fabric opposed to this fabric. There we go, and then we got the ears. So let's try and make a little... I love it. Okay, where's the other one? The other one's like go right there, so it's... I feel like I made the ears just a little bit too big, but I love them anyway. Okay, now I can actually move this out of the way. So let me move that. I'm not going to look at the mirror behind me. Okay, I think I've got the camera and the mirror at an angle where I can see, or, well, I can see in the mirror and then you can see me, I think. So, let's pick up the tail, if I remember where I... Ah, okay, it's there. So yeah, there. Ooh. It's not like a strong magnet. It can hold it a little bit. It might be because I've got the tail all twisted up. No. Okay, no, it's definitely that way. Yeah. I wish I could zoom my camera out more. It's so annoying. Like, this camera can zoom in so much, but it can't zoom out all that much. Okay, that's better. I don't know where you can zoom back. Right. Looking. I think I did a good job. What is that on me? It's like little bits of fabric. Let me go. Thank you. I got it. Can I even do that? Oh, I can. There we go. No, don't get stuck on the wardrobe. Yeah. Does that... You think that would work as like a pose? The fact that I made this in 2 weeks though is just crazy to me. I could do with curling this side a little bit more, I feel. Like I could do just curling that bit there. Because this side's all curly there. So there's one there. But yeah, what do you guys think? Did I do a good job with Tangle? Oh, I can make the ears appear smaller if I just like angle them down like that. Yeah, I think I prefer them angled opposed to that. I think I prefer this much more. Yeah. Honestly, I'm happier just holding the tail. I did like the over the shoulder thing. Kind of, or if I can get it to balance. Like that. I feel like that would work for photos if I just balance it on the edge of my shoulder. Because it kind of works. Like, does that it's hitting the wardrobe, so I wish I had more space. And then of course, if I ever have, because I'm also doing this on the Sunday as well of con, so I might be doing some shopping, so I can just, and then Obviously it's not like insanely secure, because if I just go like that, then it falls off, but it seems to be good enough. But yeah, that's the whole video. Let me know what you think to my Tangle cosplay. I've got this at a really stupid height. Like, if I sit down... Oh no, okay, it's fine if I sit down. Right. let's try that again. That's all I've really got for this video, so let me know in the comments what you think to Tangle, and is there any characters that you'd like to see me do? I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm just going to see if any of the characters that I already have on my cospans are of any interest to you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!